If you are trying to grow your hair out and you are stuck at the same length and it's been that way for quite a while, then you might be doing these mistakes that I once did. And till about a year and a half ago, I changed how I take care of my hair. I changed what I do to it. And this is something that is a sacrifice for me to have long, healthy hair. And as well as I had balding spots, it was a lot on this side. I've had so much hair growth, and then I would get it all through here as well. I do get a lot of silver in my hair, so it does look like I don't have hair, sort of. I don't know. In here, it doesn't look like it, but I have so much little hairs coming in. Some of my experiences that I used to do was bleach my hair. I bleached my hair as early as 14 years old. And I did everything and anything to get blonde hair. Through the years, I ended up just spending thousands of dollars. I mean, pretty much. I mean, obviously, it's a very expensive, more than that. And then I would go to get my hair done, and it would not turn out how I wanted. So, as the years went by, I learned how to do my own hair. I had professional products because I have an esthetician license. And I got to a point where I said, I'm going to learn to do my hair and I don't care. So I bleached my hair so bad. It was super long, about mid back. And then I had little short pieces that broke off so much. Since then, that was about 6 years ago, I did learn how to do it. And it never was to a point where my hair was healthy, because if you bleach your hair, it's just not going to be. And it does weaken your hair strands, it weakens your hair follicles, and it does change the texture in your hair. It's just the way it is. Even if you use Olaplex drops, which I did, and I used the Olaplex one inside my bleach to make it where it didn't burn my hair off. And then I would use a higher 40 developer with um, mixing it with that Olaplex. Only reason why I used higher developer because it was less bleaching in my hair. It would get it to where I needed it to be instead of two or three times when you're using really low volume. And there is someone that I learned that from. His name is Guy Tang on YouTube. So anyway, if you must bleach your hair, then just make sure you use these oils in your hair or Olaplex oil. And you are using a lot of products in your hair and leave-in conditioners. But I went from bleaching my hair just constantly through the years. Like I said, as soon as my hair would grow, I would bleach the roots. Then I got to where I did balayage and I would just do the ends. Then I went back to bleaching my roots. Well, I did find something. So it's another tip that if you do want to bleach your hair, there is something called Redken, and it is a cover fusion, I believe. And anyway, it says for gray hair, but it does actually color your roots without bleach. If you use a super blonde and you want to just get the roots done without bleaching it, without having that orangey color, it actually is a really pretty color for your roots. I'll try to find a picture and post it up here. And that also helped my hair. You still use the developer, but it wasn't, stripping your hair so much. I did do that for quite a while as well. I found out about that. I was doing all this experimenting to try to find some things for my hair to lighten without using bleach all the time. So that is something that I did find. So I ended up when my hair would go to my waist, I would chop it off really short. And that was just something I love to do. I wasn't in a long hair growth journey up until, like I said, a year and a half ago. Well, I wouldn't trim my hair. So as my hair grew, it would, we would reach really long. And in about 2 years, I had my hair grow from here to where it's at right now, which is almost my waist. But my hair would have been a lot longer because I was cutting the back of my hair and I would just chop it more so than the trim. I just wanted short hair. So every time it would go long, I would cut it. Anyway, to explain what I'm trying to say is if you keep messing with your hair, if you keep trimming your hair, you're going to take off any length. Hair grows half an inch a month, and there is ways to keep your hair to where it's not breaking off at the ends. Now, I haven't did a hair dusting in my hair for about a year, and my hair is growing really fast, which it always has, but I didn't take care of my hair before, so it looked a little bit more fringy, and I would straight iron my hair, curl my hair, blow dry my hair constantly, and yank my hair knots out. So I believe that since I haven't been bleaching my hair for quite a while, and I haven't touched my hair with any scissors, not even a hair dusting, I might do that maybe in June. I don't know. I don't really feel like I need it, so I may not even do that. But there is ways to help your hair, and all the stuff that I've been doing for a while. The hair oils that I make, it does have MSM, and it has neem oil, castor oil, and different uh, bottles have different things. Like, not, I have a portion of a set of each product, but I change it up a little bit. I'll use peppermint and lavender, or lavender in the bottles, not together. I use one or the other because that's really good for your scalp. But I changed a lot of things, how I treat my hair. And I went from blow drying my hair to just letting it air dry. I very rarely will curl my hair. I use Indian hair oils in my hair. And I just really take care of it. So if you're constantly cutting your hair off and you hear the videos that tell you to do it, it's stopping your hair from growing. If you're taking care of it, if you're doing the maintenance, if you're braiding it every single night, or sometimes I use it in a high bun with my silk or satin scrunchies, and I put a silk bonnet. And something I heard online that made sense is my satin bonnets, the outside is the satin and the inside is not. I mean, it is, but it's not as soft. I don't know. But I turn it inside out and I put the really silky part on my hair and I sleep. But it is time and patience, and I've started using this coconut milk from a can in my hair, and I use pure shea butter with some other different things in there as well, amla oil and rose water oil, or rose oil, and just putting that on my ends pretty much every single day, every single night. And that has helped my ends from splitting and breaking off. So if you are constantly listening to this advice, then that is what's stopping your hair from growing. But so many people tell us that you have to trim your hair for it to be healthy, or your hair is going to split all the way up. Well, my hair, I'm getting ready to do a measurement in June, which will be 6 months from the first time I did it, has grown a good amount. And I have the shirt that I'm keeping track on just to show. So I'm going to be doing that here in June, around June 20th. And I will show pictures from December 20th, 2024. Trying to think of the years, and it's May 2025 right now. So I just wanted to share that and let you know that there is things that you could be doing to your hair, taking care of it. And right now, I had my hair in a bun all day at work. I washed it yesterday, which I have a cut in my finger. I chopped it with a knife, so I couldn't even hardly wash my hair. It had been going on, oh my God, 6, 7 days. I don't even remember now, but and I had the dark hairspray in my hair, as well as the eyeshadow to cover my silver. Coco, what are you barking at? So I do have like a little wave and curl in it, and it looks really cute. I think I like it, but um, it smells really good. And I'm getting ready to put some of my coconut milk in there. And I do leave it on. I don't wash my hair out until the next wash day. Anything that I use with my hair oils, or leave-in conditioners, hair oils, I don't wash it out till next wash day, and which is usually anywhere from 3 to 5 days. So I know a lot of people will wash it and keep it in, or put oil and keep it in a couple of hours and then wash it, but I don't do that. I like it to just stay in my hair. And the second day, I use little hair oil or whatever I'm using in my hair. By the fourth day, I'm gobbing it on so I could have it soak in there. I'll put it in a bun and then I'll leave it in um, for about another day or two. And that gets my hair really heavy and way down. But I don't care because I sacrifice how my hair looks. Some days I just throw it, in a scrunchie or my claw clips, and I will wear it like that. And then when I do want to have a nice dinner or go somewhere nice, I will put my hair down and wear it really cute. But a lot of the times my hair is up, my ends are tucked in which it looks really scraggly right now just because I did have it up and a little swirly. But um, that is just something I want to share with you. And if you choose to do the trims in your hair, then that's okay too. But you're not going to see the length retention. If you do want to do hair dustings, I would suggest about every 6 months to even closer to a year. And that is just very minimal. I was doing the dusting all through my hair, but I feel like that just makes it's very minimal. That's just um, I don't think it's really doing any harm, but I don't really like doing it all on the sides because I feel like it just makes my strands maybe possibly a little thinner, but I don't know. It just might not even be enough to notice anything. But I just mainly do my ends when I do a hair dusting. And in June, I might do a little bit just after I show what my hair has grown, just a tad, even though I don't really think it needs it. But I might just do that. And if you have issues with growing your hair out and you think you could do some, different things and just give your hair a break without all that primping and styling and just leave your hair alone for a while, then that is a really good idea for you to have some length. And if you've had any of the hair dusting, if you just do hair dusting, then let me know in the comments. And what do you think about that? What do you think about not trimming your hair, only just a little dusting? Go ahead and leave them in the comments. Like, subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching.